we go. Oh no, oh no, oh my gosh, the British are coming, the British are coming, tally-ho, the British are coming, ah!
You got
Hey guys, Mr. Casual Canadian here, and welcome to my mod review showcase of the American Revolution mod. So the American Revolution mod runs on 1.7.10 and adds a bunch of things to Minecraft. So let's start off with the two blocks it adds, the American block and the Britain block. So the American block looks like a Betsy Ross flag from the American Revolution all the way around, and the Britain block looks like the Britannian flag from the 1800s or during the time of the Revolution. Alright, so you can find the link for this mod in my description, as well as a link to Forge. This mod runs on 1.7.10, and so you'll need the universal download of Forge for 1.7.10. You can always find a video somewhere on YouTube, or it's really easy to download. Just double click Forge once you have it, and Forge will download. Anyway, so what this mod adds to Minecraft is the American block, the Britain block, musket balls, and the musket, as well as soldiers you can command. So let's start off with the crafting recipes. So for the Britain block, you will need an iron ingot, 2 iron ingots, 3 gunpowder, and 3 oak, just wood planks. So basically all you need to craft anything in here is gunpowder, planks, and iron ingots. Iron ingots are very important in this mod, and it doesn't matter what planks you use. I'm just using oak because it's the most common. So for the Britain block is 2 iron ingots, top left and top right, then gunpowder in the middle, and all 3 in the middle crafting, and then oak wood planks on the bottom. Now I've tested all these, so there's no need to actually craft them, just a waste of time, but these are the crafting recipes. Now for the American block, the iron ingots are on the top, gunpowder in the middle, and then oak on the bottom, 3 on 3 on 3. Alright, so now into musket balls. When you create a musket ball, it can be stacked into 64, but when you get it from the crafting, it will come out in a stack of 4. So basically what you need is a 4 gunpowder, 1 in each corner, and then an iron ingot in the middle, and then the iron ingot in the bottom middle. Alright, so finally for the musket, what you need is exactly what you think are sort of like a gun would look. So gunpowder in the top for a flintlock, iron ingots in the top right and middle to look like the barrel, 1 in the very center of the crafting recipe, kind of like the trigger. Then you need oak at the end, which would probably be the under barrel and the stiff you would use to shove the gunpowder down into the barrel, and then the oak right there, right below the bottom left, and in the very, very bottom left, just to be used as kind of like the barrel, etc. Alright, so now let's actually get into the musket. I do have 64 here now, and I will show you exactly how these are used. So let's switch over to game mode 0, and let's take our first shot. So bang. That's what it looks like when you first fire the musket. Now, you will notice that there's an empty bar there in the musket now, which means it has been fired and it needs to reload. You need a musket ball in your inventory somewhere to reload it, and it takes 5 seconds. To reload, just as you would fire it, you right-click to parry, like as you would in a sword like this. So, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, reload complete. We can fire again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can move while doing this, but it's just as if you were shifting. You go really slow, and you can fire again. Alright, so let's just move this back up here, and we'll get into the next part, which is the actual soldiers. So, for the musket soldier on the American side, you can see him here. He's kind of got his blue coat, and he's holding the musket. Now, there's actually no barrel to hold it in the hand, but this looks kind of cool. It is. He looks kind of like a thief, but he does have his like Paul Revere hat on there, and you can see a strap and his revolutionary blue outfit. This side, this is what the melee soldier will look like. He does a little twirl for us there. He will have an iron sword in his hand, and the same as the others. Now, if you want to switch them back and forth, all you have to do is hold control and right click with a weapon, and he will switch back and forth there. Now, the iron swords, or the melee guys, will charge and the musket guys will shoot. Now be careful because they can accidentally shoot their own guys. So now let's go into the redcoats. You can kind of see here, there you go, that's what the back of him looks like, and you can tell from over here the front kind of has a strap all its own there, and you know, he's got the same hat, and I think he has green eyes while the other guy has brown, and the same thing works here, switching back and forth. Now with all the characters, if you do want them to give them commands, you hold shift and you right click. Now see, he will say I am following you, and he will follow me around as well as protecting, and then you just see the melee guy over here. Alright, so now let's do a quick test, just because, you know what, let's switch sides. To switch sides, you just hold control and then go up to the block you would like to hit. So it costs 1 iron ingot to spawn in a soldier, and for the sake of it, let's switch into game mode 1 again. We will create a bunch of redcoats just to use to attack some of the American soldiers. We'll just have these here just so we can spawn them in for convenience. Anyway, so let's get into some redcoats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's spawn in 5 of them, and we'll use following. Now these guys will attack mobs, so you know what, let's charge right in. They will follow me in single file formation, and they'll go right at them the second they see an enemy. So let's charge right at this witch. This guy's already firing. We'll get close to the witch, and they will just go ham on this witch. Just see him. Here we go. Now I want you to start protecting, and we'll get, I don't know what you guys are doing. Come on, start following me, you losers. Get over here. I want you guys to become melees. Come on, let's go. Come attack the witch. The witch is the only one that will recognize these guys. So come on, you can go attack now. Here we go. And they will get right into it, and they will start attacking them with their swords. The musket guys will shoot. For some reason, they're not shooting at him right now, but I will provide a better example in a second. So let's just get all these guys to start following me again. And see, they will fire. Generally, if you just walk with them for a while, they will follow in a single formation just like this, 2 on 2. So you know what, let's get them all to start protecting. Let's see who else is following me, and you just start following me over here. Now if I do place a bunch of American soldiers over here, they will get right into it. So you know what, let's just put them in a formation. We'll get musket soldier here, we'll get a musket soldier here, and then we'll get all of you to come over here, and then we'll get this musket soldier to come over here. It's great because you can position them around, and then if I just put a bunch of American soldiers down, they'll go right into it. And you know, these guys will also do some melee, so you can see them start to get into it as well. So they'll charge right at him and go at him, and these guys will continue to shoot. They will shoot immediately after they can reload, and then once that it's over, you can get them to follow. Now if they are following, generally they should go right after wow, you just like completely one-hit my guys. Okay, anyway, they will start to if they are following you, they will start to attack, and once they are done attacking, then they will actually come back and begin to follow you again. So that's what it looks like when they're fighting each other, and you saw a little bit of a mod when they attack the mobs, but you know what, let's just get a good thing in here, 10v10. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, we got some mixed up ones there, so let's just let's do Britain block. Let's just spawn in 10 British soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you know, let's get all of them. Let's get a bunch of them to start following me. You start following, you start following, you start following, and we'll bring you over here. Come over here, boys. You there, you there, you there. I want all my all the guys that are going to be shooting to be in the pews here, because it just makes it easier for them to shoot. And then we'll get all of you guys to follow me into the attacking stage. Start following me. Y'all following me? Alright. He's the only one not following. So we'll get all of you changed into melee, and then we'll go right at the zombies once we bring them up. Alright, so let's get them. The zombies have come up, and they will start to shoot, and these guys will charge right at them, full on melee. Now you want to try to keep the guys with the muskets away from those who are shooting, because they will accidentally shoot their own guys. Now most mobs won't actually recognize these soldiers, but sometimes it will work, and as you can see, these guys will continue to follow me after the war is over. Alright, so that's mostly everything, guys, from this mod. Basically, the Americans are on the same system that the British are on, so they will do the exact same thing. And just for the fun of it, guys, let's cue some music and let's load up an attack on the British versus the Americans. Alright guys, that's really the end of the battle. There's not a whole lot that happens in these battles. Depending, generally, if you would want to do this, you'd want 2 people, 1 person on each side, and the best thing to do is literally command regiments, makes a bunch of them melee, and then a bunch of them have actual muskets. But it does take only a couple hits with the musket to kill one another. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode of the mod showcase. Again, if you do want to find the mod for yourself, the link will be in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please drop me a rate, and as always, subscribe to keep up to date with my content. I'll see y'all later, guys. Peace.